Hello there, Croeso and welcome. I'm Shadow Lummox and today I'm playing Sword of the Sea, one of the games that have become available to us through PS Plus Extra and Premium. And I'm just going to showcase what is on offer in this game, show you what type of game it is, whether this will be the sort of game you'll want to play for yourself. Tasting games is purely subjective, so you may find this isn't your sort of thing. Personally, I'm very happy with this game. It is a platform game. There is very little story and combat in it, other than what you'll find out through various places that you can find. I'll give you a bit of backstory for the story. And as I said, there's little to no combat in this game. It's more just about progressing your way through the game. There are some side things you can do, but here's an example of what the game is basically about. The sea has gone completely from the world, and it is your job to bring the sea back. There are various things to collect. Those gold things I just collect will help you get upgrades, so you can do tricks and things like that as you're moving around. And it's a very straightforward game. This isn't going to be a long video for me to showcase everything possible here. And this is New Game Plus, so I do have a few extra abilities that you won't start with. But in general, what you're just doing is basically following these flags, and they'll take you to where you're meant to go. It's a fairly linear game. There are still things to explore. And it is a really good, fun, chill game to play. It is not particularly hard, although there are some intricate platforming parts, but they're not overly difficult. If you're an older gamer such as myself, ooh, that was messed up. If you're an older gamer such as myself, then you'll remember platform games with pixel perfect platforming sections. This isn't one of those games, but it is still easy to mess up. There we go, let's light all these up. This will always activate usually a path to the next area or open some secret. And it's just tends to be follow the path that's in front of you, usually set out by the flags, and you'll eventually progress through. And it is just a really relaxing and fun experience. I've really enjoyed it. I do tend to prefer more action platformers, but this game was just so nice to play. You can just do tricks as you're going around. There's some real high-speed sections, and it is just, while there isn't much of a story, what story there is generally okay. I've played story-based games with a worse story than this game, so the developer of this game, it's not a first-time developer. They've made other games that are available on PlayStation, Journey being the most notable. And, ooh, here we go, something here to find. Nope, not that way. Up there. Great. Yeah. I said those gold things, they're really just for purchasing upgrades to your tricks and to your jumps. So you can do nice spins, some grabs, but they're not really necessary for actually progressing through the story and through the game. What you're trying to do is find these things, which will allow you to purify the area that you're in and bring the sea back. Also doing this will open up access to some other areas of the game, bring in some cool creatures, get you shortcuts through the levels and that sort of thing. I'm going to try and jump on the back of this whale, I think. Yeah. It's just, sometimes it's just nice just to have a game like this where there's no real sense of urgency. You are free to play this as fast or as slow as you wish. And there isn't much that can go wrong just from playing it in your own speed. It is just a great game for all ages, for all types of gamers. But as I said at the beginning, taste in computer games is completely subjective. This may not be your cup of tea. This may not be the sort of game you want to download. So have a look at the video, get an idea of whether this is the sort of thing you want to spend time with. If you do like platform games, this is going to be something you're going to want to play. It is just such a good experience. It's not, I want to say fun, but it's just pleasant to play. Get some speed boost here. These are the things you can find that can help you learn some more of the story. See whether the cycle is broken. The necropolis is bound only to its own rules. The fish swim through the air. The temples have no worshippers, and the water of this sea is not water. Ichor is the vibrancy of the god, the very lifeblood that animates them. Ichor invigorates into a god at its birth and returns to the necropolis at its demise. Now the Ichor is bound into the ocean seeds. No gods may be born, and none can die. The cycle is broken. And that sort of cryptic sort of poetry is how you find out the story of this game. The rest is just move on, find the next area, find the next path, and make your way and just continue unlocking areas until you get to the end. There is a bit of combat right at the end of the game, but even that is... Oop, half pipe. Yeah. And again, it's not just if you like platform games. You might actually like stuff like Tony Hawk's. And actually, you get that sort of vibe from it from playing. So, I said this was never going to be a long video. It's not a huge amount to the game. So, I'm just going to leave it there. And hopefully, this brief video and demonstration of Sword of the Sea will give you a good idea if this is the sort of thing you're going to want to play. So with that, I think I'll just leave it here and say diolch and thank you for watching.